So let's just recall again what the Suez Crisis was about. Ultimately, although it is technically the beginning of the quote post-colonial era, Europe and America still think that they should be running the entire world, basically, at least in terms of its material resources. Nasser, Egypt, they're planning to nationalize the oil industry, and they have control over the Suez Canal, right, which is a crucial pipeline, a route for oil shipping and such. Uh, Britain, France, the United States don't like that. And so basically, they join in with Israel to gain control of that again. So that's the backdrop, right? That is where Israel invades. Of course, it invades Gaza, right, which I just said. Then they also occupy the Sharm el-Sheikh, right, and they gain by force control of the Straits of Tiran. But notice here what the historian Avi Shlaim says about the motives for this, right? I read before that I said it was about, basically discrediting Nasser and such. And here I'm just reading a little bit more from that, right? This is coming from Norman Finkelstein's Image and Reality once again. Or rather, it's Benny Morris first. So Benny Morris notes that from some point in 1954, Israel's retaliatory strikes were designed to goad Nasser into attacking what the British ambassador in Tel Aviv called the strategy of, quote, deliberately contrived preventative war. Accordingly, Israel launched, as noted above, a massive assault against Gaza in 1955, right? And that's what I just talked about, prefiguring the Samu raid. So the Samu raid is something I'll get to, and we're talking about the 1967 war. So, Morris continues, on December 11th, with Ben-Gurion's approval, the IDF launched a massive, more or less unprovoked strike against Syria, in which IDF units destroyed a string of Syrian positions along the northeastern shore of the Sea of Galilee. A few weeks before, on October 10th, Syria and Egypt had signed a mutual defense pact, providing for joint military command under Egyptian leadership. The aim of the IDF attack was to activate and provoke the Egyptians into retaliating against Israel, thus precipitating an Israeli-Egyptian war, a precise anticipation of the lead-up to June 1967 war. So let me just repeat again what's right. The attack on Syria is to provoke an Egyptian attack because Egypt and Syria had signed a mutual defense pact. So, right, we have to recognize when we hear about so and so striking such and such a region and such, there are usually plans by the leaders of why they're doing this.